Hello! Welcome back. I want to just start by saying I promise that I do wear clean clothes. I just always start my vlogs in the same coat and the same Equilight headband because it's my go-to coat. It's my yard coat, it's my VHS one, it's got the dates on that we've done the championship, and then this is just my favourite Equilight at the moment, so I'm living in it. But basically, welcome back. I feel like I haven't spoken to you for ages because my last two vlogs were like pre-filmed ones. So in terms of actually picking up the camera, it's been a while for me. It's not been since like the middle of January when I went on that farm ride. But anyway, we are back and I am back talking to you guys because it is in the middle of us getting ready for our first show. So I won't lie, I really hurt my back last week. So it's currently Sunday, my show is next Saturday, and last Sunday, Dublin, her exuberance just got the better of me. She bucked out on a like cancer fitness ride I was doing, and then as soon as she landed, so she bucked and twisted, and then as she landed, she slipped. And it just jarred my back, and I already have like the scoliosis and the prolapse discs, which is why I get her seen to every sort of 3 months to make sure she's all right, because I know I'm wonky. So I managed to lunge her on the following Monday, so Monday just gone, and then I was crippled. I get stuck sort of sideways. What I'm currently wearing is, if I can undo this, hang on. I have like a strapped on hot water bottle, so the only thing I can do to relax my back is I've just got a hot water bottle, and it's just sort of strapped to my lower back, and I've been wearing it all week. It's better, and I lunged yesterday because of course she'd had like 4 days off, and I was like, I'm not risk getting on, so I lunged her yesterday and she was really well behaved actually, and then I got up this morning to ride with my friends and I just felt really twingy, so I didn't want to risk it because the problem is if I don't rest it, it just gets worse and worse. Oh, and then to add to the mix, it's just my time of the month. And do you know what? Yesterday we were supposed to wash the trailer because it's absolutely disgusting. And I just had to admit defeat and get on the sofa. And just yesterday was a write-off. So unfortunately I lost the day. I did, however, come up, and because I like to hog Dublin 10 days before a show, and on Wednesday and that I was just too crippled, I could not get my arms up, so I actually hogged her quickly before bed last night. I also washed her tail and sort of deep conditioned it. I like to get that done a week before, and then again I will do that on Wednesday again, and I will do it on Friday night before she goes to bed because our show is on the Saturday. So I got all that little bits done. I just sort of like clipped off any random bits on her body. But today, what we need to do is I've got a lot of yard jobs to do. I've got to do my poo picking and things like that, but I am going to bring her in. She is going to get hot ragged. So I will try and hot rag her today and probably Wednesday, and then again Friday night as well. So I think, yeah, when I do her tail, I can wet rag her. So yeah, lots to do. I've got to clean all my boots. I need to mend my jacket, which will all get done, obviously, at home. So I will take that home. But basically, from today until all of next week, I'm just going to be doing little bits to get ready for our first show. So I thought I'd bring you along with us and, yeah, see how we get on. Okay, so I've come out to the school. I've put out some walk poles, which I'll show you properly in a minute. First off though, a bird has managed to poo in Dublin's very clean tail. No idea how. And also I apologise for the sound because in my kind of meh state, I totally forgot my microphones and my camera's just run out of battery, so I'm on my phone. Anyway, I brought Dubs out. I have left her in a rug. Let me put that down because you can probably hear it's very windy and it's very cold. So I'm going to prop you up, and then because I can't ride, all I'm going to do is walk up and down these walk poles occasionally. And then what I've done, I have done is I've popped a few up on these little poly jump blocks. So I am going to do a little bit of that. They say that walk poles are like not as good, but like a kind of thing you can use instead of water treadmills and things like that to strengthen them. So I do try and do them when I'm lunging, or because we've not had a lot of light in the evenings, like I'll come out and do a little bit in the school, because you can do it in hand and you can do it for like 10 minutes, and it's still effective. So there we go. I think that was, I looked at my phone, I think it was 17 minutes in total. But I mean, with her being the age she is, I don't need to be riding her like 5 days a week. Doing something like that. And then I finished on a little bit of our like in-hand mannerism practice work. I have done a whole vlog on a kind of abbreviation of what I do in those sessions. But I actually wanted to just test what it was like for me to run with my bare back. So I'm a little bit out of breath. But yes, just did a little bit of the poles, and then I just trotted her up a few times, walked her, and then stood her up like I would for a judge, making sure that she's standing square, and if she's not, I'll walk away and go again. I only reward her when she's square. So it's good practice. Okay, so preparation vlog is not going very well. The preparation is, I've just been on the phone to my friend for ages. So I went and poo picked, but actually what I want to get done today is I need to start scrubbing the actual mud off of her hooves. So obviously it's winter, they get muddy, but the hooves kind of like stain. So what I'll do this week as well is I will get scrubbing all of her different feet. Why did I say all of her different feet? They've only got 4. We know what I mean. I'm yabbering. Let's get her out of the stable. So I use one of these like magic brushes. This is a green marble bedding one. Which is obviously where I work. I'm gonna try and do this on my phone. Let me turn you around. Right, this is the like mud staining I'm on about. So you just get that problem. So I just wanna do this, but also she has got this little cut. It is healing really well, but she's kicked herself while being silly and exuberant. But we just need to kind of get all that scrubbed off, because I'm going to want to put hoof oil on and have her feet look really good. But it does build up, so it's going to be something I need to do quite a lot this week. We have temperatures of feels like -5 tonight. So Dublin has an extra rug on. She's wearing 300 grams at the minute because it's going to go down so cold. And then I have these Premier Equine leg wraps. They've just got this sort of padded insert, because with the veterans you just have to keep them that little bit warmer. I'm not saying cook and over rug, but keep them that little bit warmer. Their joints do better if you keep them warm. Oddly enough, even her hocks apparently are better off with the leg wraps, especially coming into competition season. It just stops her from getting stiff. Keeps you that little bit warm, doesn't it? But you want to go in your stable, I'll put you back. It is also getting a lot darker and I'm losing the light, but this is exciting. So OGs will know that I used to get the Gallop and Glory subscription box, and I was obsessed. Really, really loved it. One of the things I found, and since not having it, so they stopped, is the stuff you get really did stop me from spending money on stuff. So because you always got fly spray, shampoos, mane and tail conditioners, hoof picks, just lots of little bits and bobs, I wasn't having to shop as often for them. The box stopped, and then I kept like having to go off and buy mane and tail, and I was spending all this money that I was just spending a lot more money. So my friend actually now works for Forlock and Fringe, which is the other subscription box. She's basically persuaded me, influenced me. So I got my first box, the February one. What I like about this one though is they do clothing, and that's something I never ever treat myself to. So I got a Horsehoods hoodie, which I had to put straight on because it was cold. But I also got, I've already like raided this. I've already had some. These are incredible. Chocolates. Dublin's got some treats. A vet wrap came in it. Never have enough of this. Fantastic. And mane and tail spray. So this is the perfect size for just keeping in this box and keeping for at home. Comes with a spray. And then they have a members like section where you can add bits. And this was like a free gift for my first subscription box. I have actually already got this photo frame, but I really like it, so I got another one. And it has pole work exercises, which now that I'm doing so much in-hand pole work is actually really handy. That's one of the reasons I actually wanted the Forlock and Fringe box. Now, I get a code. Everyone that buys a box gets a code. Any customer has one, and if you use that code, so I got this box 50% because I used someone else's code, you get the boxes 50% basically. So I have a code. I'll put it on the screen if I can find it by then, or it'll be in the description. And you can get one for 50%. You don't get anything like money-wise. It's just something that every box customer gets. And I suppose it's just to like entice more people in. But it meant that I only paid, I think, like 20 odd something pound for this box. And basically, I am just going to keep finding different people's codes and get my boxes like cheaper. So yeah, just thought I'd share that I am now doing that. So I've got some more vet wrap for my medical box, which is still down here because I've been treating Dublin's little self-kick injury. And I don't have to keep going in the trailer now for my nice big box of expensive mane and tail that I use for showing. The Netex stuff's actually very good. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. And these are just like glorified large chocolate buttons. So yeah, hopefully I'll have some clothing now because I'm rubbish at buying myself clothing. This hoodie's nice, so I'm pleased. Anyway, it's getting dark. You can just about see this little hungry nose. Are you hungry? She's got no, I've got no hay and I want my dinner. Okay, I'll get you some. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is now Monday. No makeup. Don't look anything like I did yesterday. But someone just had their breakfast. She's going out this morning. I'm not riding this morning. Again, my back is sore. If it's sore tomorrow, I might go and take her for like an in-hand walk, even if it's just around the hayfields. But I do obviously want to keep her moving. But I want to show you her feet to kind of like show you what I was getting at yesterday. Oh, this one's better. You can see that this one's got like a little bit of like the staining on it. And the other one's much cleaner. So basically, I will just, like, this one's absolutely fine. I will just sort of keep scrubbing or cleaning and washing off her feet so that by Saturday they are a lot better. But your tail has come out, so we need to pop that back in and get you out in the field for the day. Okay, we are back with the phone vlog and look at the state of me. So it's now, well, it's nearly 6 o'clock. I have my bucket, it's just a normal little bucket. I've put boiling water in there, like kettle water, mixed with cold water obviously so it's I can touch it. And then I use, for wet ragging, I've not explained, that's what we're doing tonight. I get chunks of towel and I just shred them up, because then you only use them once and you don't like just keep putting dirty stuff back on the horse. Baby oil, you can use any hot clothing oil. Different oils I think work for different horses, different coats, but for sort of like pre-show stuff I will use baby oil. I will not use baby oil in the summer for obvious reasons. The horses will burn. There are lots of oils on the market now that don't contain like oil, I guess. I'm not going to be scientific, but a couple of squirts in the bucket And then, she's already hiding. We are not doing her face or anything today because she has been wallowing in the mud. But her body, which is constantly under rugs and therefore gets scurfy, I do like to hot rag as often as I can. Now, of course, this vlog has not gone to plan. We are doing this very, very late. I have not been as prepped as I thought. Originally, we were supposed to be doing a show the following weekend, so I had more time, but we did change plans and we are now going this Saturday. It's currently Monday. I have re-washed her legs and feet again, like I showed you yesterday. So now we're going to do the body. So I try, like I said, I try and do this. I try and do it the week before every day, or every sort of other day, and then throughout the winter when she's clipped, I will try and do it like once a week or so. But yeah, so damp cloth, make sure the water is that you can touch the water. You don't want to burn them, but you do want it warm. Wring it out somewhat, and then basically, we're going to scrub. I'll start here where you can see, but we'll just bit of elbow grease, bit of scrubbing. I am going to avoid, that you can see that mud patch. I am avoiding the mud patches. I don't want to put the mud in my water and spread that over her body. But legs and face and things like that, you can bath in the winter. You can kind of get away with it. And then the rest of it will get hot ragged. So yeah, I'm going to get this all done. Okay, and then when you're done, you want to be putting a clean rug on. So this did actually get washed. She's only had this on for a day because I was meant to obviously hot rag yesterday, so I'd washed it and ready for that. So yeah, clean rugs on. Don't waste your time and then put a dusty, horrible rug back on once you've done this. I did put the flash on. I did also just run the hot cloth through her tail with the baby oil, just to sort of help the dirt slide out of it, and then makes it a bit better. Try and make it lie nice, but all her butts or cheeks done, eh? Shiny butt cheeks. I mean, the little cat hairs are coming through, which I hate, but I'm not re-clipping. It is okay. And then I've washed her feet, like I said, and they're coming up a lot better. Obviously, she's walked in her bedding, but yeah. This, however, this is gonna need a bath. That is disgusting, Dubs. You're not ashamed, are you? No, I'm just gonna face the wall because I hate being made wet. Oh, anyway, it is my dinner time. It is time to go home, so I'm going to feed this one and get her all rugged up again because she hates being made wet. Especially when it's just not the hot water. But yes, I will be doing that as much as I can this week. This vlog will obviously go live Wednesday. I don't leave for my show until Saturday. That's just poor planning on my half because obviously this week was supposed to be a full week before our show, but my show date changed. But yeah, little insight, because people do normally tend to ask what's the best thing to do before shows, and you haven't got to massively overthink it. It's just prep. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. So tomorrow I will dig out my show bridle and clean that, and I will fix my show jacket. So for now, I'm going to put this one to bed and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. I am back on my pony. So she's had 8 days since I've sat on her. She's not had 8 days off. She's been worked. She's been lunged. I've been going in the school and doing some in-hand stuff. And I've taken her like for a little in-hand walk around the hayfield and things like that. But I've not sat on her for 8 days. This is day 9, just because of my back, unfortunately. But this is why I thought I was being clever booking an in-hand show for so early in the year, because I know that I don't get to ride as much in sort of like the January and February just because of the light. And now that she is older, it's not as easy just to kind of be like, go on, you'll be fine, like get on with it and do a ridden class. So yes, thankfully we are doing in hand, and it might seem really, really boring, but you know what? It's safer for her. So we are just out. It is just coming up to 8 o'clock in the morning. Obviously I've got work today. I'm only going to take her for a little walk around the block. We can have a little trot along the grass verge. Takes about 20-25 minutes, and it means I can get home in time for work, and at least she's done something. At least I've sat on her, so that's good. Go on, it's just a stone, there's a big boulder. So yes, I'm really pleased I'm on board. My arm is aching already. I love that I've done this whole entire vlog on my phone, so I apologise for that. It is a little bit hazy today. Not the best. We still have mud on our face. I just brushed behind her ears so that it wasn't on her bridle. But yeah, I'll tackle the head mud a little bit later on. I won't be able to hot rag her when I get back, annoyingly, so I'll have to do that again tonight. But yes, I thought I would check in and say, look, I'm on my pony. I have got my hot water bottle on still, which is actually quite nice. I think even when my back is better, it's been so good at keeping me a bit warmer. So top tip, guys, go and get yourself a hot water bottle with the belly strap, because it's been a game changer. Okay guys, hello. It is now Tuesday after work, and what I'm actually doing is I've got a bag of my show bridle and a towel to protect my table at home, and I'm just going to grab my tack cleaner. So this stuff, phenomenal. Leovet, I don't know, like leather soap. I put a bit, like a spoonful, into warm water, and that really does strip the grease and the dirt off. Ziggy, no. My dog is trying to dig on my saddle pad, my show one. And then I also have a toothbrush for my bit. And then this is like the Leovet cream that I use. I feel like a beauty influencer. Oh, this is what I use. Sorry to any of you influencers, that was rude. Anyway, yeah, this is the leather cream. Again, I will put it on with like a sponge or a cloth. And then Silvo. This is your absolute like Bible of stuff. On the outside of your bits, don't use it on the middle, and don't use it where it's going to go by their lips, but the outside and your like curb chain even, and like all the buckles on your bridle. But do this before your leather, because it will like mark your leather. So we're going to take that. My boot polish is actually all still at home from when I did my boots. So I take these from like hotels. You know, when you go and stay in a hotel, they're like little mini boot cleaners, and I've not ever like tried one, so I'm going to try that on my boots when I get home. And then I need to make sure I have my burgundy trousers, because I'm going in hand. I'm going to just, well, I'm basically trying to make a new in-hand outfit. I know I'll be doing more, and I want to get like a really, really nice waistcoat with like a bit of a frilly back, and it'll make more sense when I've seen it. I'll put a picture on the screen of like the kind of thing I'm looking for, but I haven't found it yet. So I am going to be in my tweed and my normal hat, which means I probably won't wear my in-hand hat this weekend, but I do want to wear my burgundy trousers, because then I can put my like fluffy tights on underneath and just wear the burgundy trousers. It's going to be quite weird not getting on. It's just going to be like a really fun day out. So 2 minutes, I'm going down to see if I have them. This is how over prepared I am. I still have plaiting stuff. Like, I still have a plaiting belt, plaiting bands, combs, like threads in my trailer, in case what? In case someone else wants to plait up and I just happen to be prepared. Yeah, that's basically it. Okay, yes, I have them. I'm going to have to take them home and iron them. I cannot go in the ring with them as badly ironed as that. They're going to have to get ironed. So I keep all my show clothes in my trailer. I just have them in this. Because my house is tiny and I don't have room to keep my clothes, let alone all my show clothes. So all of my competition gear and wear lives in this box where it's dry, safe. It's all mouse proof and stuff. So yeah, but they definitely are going to need an iron. And lastly, what I did do the weekend when I wasn't filming, because I was terrible at filming, I did just make sure we have everything in here. This I have noticed is leaking. But I have discovered that we are allowed to use this kind of stuff now in the veterans. We just can't use excessive makeup. So I've got my polish brush, my cloth, the calming spray for myself, Dream Coat, which I find best for shows because the sand doesn't stick to it. Got mane and tail, and I've got some black spray. Got my thing. This is a really good like touch-up cleaner for like your boots and like nose bands and stuff. And then when it runs out, I just top up like a little bit of tack cleaner in the tub. But yeah, got my hairbrush, got my flicky brush, and I have a little bit of gloss. Oh, great filming. But that is running out, so I do need to get some more gloss. But yeah, that's all good to go. So we'll take this home tonight, strip clean the bridle. And tomorrow I do need to be good at bringing up my hat and boots, because the hat bag and boot bag is still actually in my car. So I can't put any of my gels and hairnets away. They've just been stacked neatly in the corner. So I do need to do that. But yeah, I think that's it for now. She's had her legs washed. I haven't hot clothed her because it's quite chilly now. I get her unrugged. And I got down here late. I know it's bad, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. It's not like it's a big championship. So yeah, we'll be fine. I will do it tomorrow. So I will probably see you then. Good morning and welcome back to phone vlog. It's now Wednesday morning and we're going to excuse the bags under my eyes. I just did not sleep well last night. It has just gone 7:45 in the morning. And I basically wanted to finally get my hat bag out of the car. It has been sat in there since I went and filmed the Vlogmas episode with Han. Which, not great. And what also is not great is that I haven't got my tripod because I'm doing everything down here. But let me spin you round. So I saw something on a dressage Facebook page literally yesterday actually saying, where does everyone keep their stocks and ties? Well, the ones I use all the time, oh, I was looking for that. The ones I use all the time, that needs to go, these are going to get thrown away because they're all hole in, manky, the hairband I'll get out. Yes, they didn't know where to keep all their stuff. I keep my stocks, my ties, I've got hairspray, hat deodorizer, hairbrush and gel, the stock and the tie that I use all the time. My spare ones I don't use often, obviously down there. And then my hat just, if I move stuff out of the way, fits in nicely. Pop that down there, it's a nice thing. Done. I then, yesterday, also got my show bridle totally all cleaned. First time she'll be competing as a 25-year-old. It's all a bit tangled where it's been in the bag. But I haven't got an actual bridal bag because I just don't use them. I find them really, really difficult. Like, they normally come with like a Velcro thing on the bag, and this bridle just like heavy. So this is my trick. I pop it over a coat hanger and I zip up my blue chip waistcoat around it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the way I travel my bridle. It doesn't come out the bottom, apart from the curb chain. So yeah. Ooh, a pair of, definitely a pair of clean in-hand shoe boots. Haven't done like the soles and stuff because obviously these will get walked in. My riding boots, this would all be like immaculate, but yeah, they're gonna be walked in. I warm her up, like, you know, like run her up and stuff like that before I go in my wellies still. And then I'll change into these just before my class. Problem is, I haven't got a bag for these. I'll have to think about that. they can go on there for now. Right, and then it is just all of my tack cleaning stuff to get put away. So as far as prep, put my tea up there, that's got to go in the bin. That's it, we're packed because I'm not taking a saddle, so that's fine. My hat, my boots, my breakdown triangle, my bridle, my jacket, my clothes are obviously at home getting ironed. I will do a little snack shop before, I mean there's cider in there from the stowaway still, obviously not drinking those in the day shows. But yes, we've got our basket, we've got our other grooming kit, we have our bridle, the age badges on, the clothes will go in, and then we just need a horse. I mean, it's going to be really weird travelling to a show and not riding at all. Like, I've gone to stay-away shows and done, like, a day where we've had in hand, but I've never, like, just gone to a show to do just in-hand work. Like, other than taking her to the vet, I've always taken her somewhere to ride her. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit weird, but I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it because there's not a lot of pressure. And that's why I did not enter the ridden classes, because even without my back, I would not have been able to have ridden her as often as I would have liked for her to be fit enough to do a show, because you never know if a judge is going to ask you to do like a 5-minute canter go round, and I just knew that in February we would not be ready for that. If she was younger, I'd be like, oh, she'll cope, like she's fine. But yeah, we're not risking that this year. So as for the rest of the week's prep, she will get hot rag tonight, she will get lunged tomorrow, and I will probably either hack her Friday or do in-hand pole work again, and she will have a bit more of a bath and a hot rag and put to bed. But I might include some of that in the next vlog. If not, I will see you on the Saturday morning of the show. I'm meeting up with my friend Jade, and Tassara is coming along to help, so very, very excited now. But I best get mucked out and get back to work, so I will catch you later. Bye guys.